And tonight at 6, pending legislation could soon help the Mecklenburg County District Attorney here hire more prosecutors to help clear out the criminal court's backlog. Thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Colin Mayfield.
And I'm Vanessa Rufus. Right now in Mecklenburg County is actually taking up to 5 years for someone charged with murder to get before a jury. But North Carolina legislators are taking action to fight this after a story we did highlighting the court backlog.
That's right. WCNC Charlotte's Michelle Bowden has been on this story for years, joining us now with the latest attempt at seeking solutions.
This is a pretty big step in tackling a pretty big problem, getting more money for prosecutors. The DA calls it fair pay based on the cost of living.
It's a wonderful innovation that's come out of Raleigh. I don't say that often, but I'm saying that today.
Mecklenburg County's district attorney says he's grateful for pending legislation that he believes will mean big changes for his office and the community.
At this time where we're facing some of the gravest challenges with regard to recruitment and retention, that locality pay idea would help us a lot.
Locality pay would bump up salaries for public defenders and prosecutors based on the cost of living in their city. Representative Terry Brown just introduced the bill trying to make it happen.
And it requires to be able to have enough to deal with the backlog our courts have. So in order to deal with some of that glut, we want to make sure we can hire new folks and keep the folks we do have.
The DA says between COVID delays and staffing shortages, his office is overwhelmed with hundreds of people charged with felonies awaiting trial and people charged with murder now waiting up to 6 years before facing a jury. We first brought the issue to Representative Brown a few months ago.
So I'm looking forward to going back and talking with my colleagues on both sides of the aisle.
This legislation is what he calls his first effort at fixing the backlog.
It's important. You know, DAs all across the state are suffering shortages.
There have been a number of people who, by the time we get to the point of salary and what I can offer them, have said, walked out of the door. And they say, I want to do this work and I want to do it here, but I just can't afford it.
The feds already use this kind of system, and so do most other jurisdictions across the country. North Carolina is one of a few states where court officials are paid through the state and not locally, where pay can be adjusted based on the cost of living.
It's really about equity. A prosecutor that starts their career as a prosecutor in Charlotte versus one who starts their career in Robinson County, for instance. In Robinson County, from day one, with $55,000 starting salary, they can put a down payment on a house. Here, you're going to need a couple of roommates in order to do that and live sustainably.
Brown believes it's possible the bill could pass this year, finally giving at least something of a break to a badly bogged down court system. Right now, the DA's office has 9 open positions they've been struggling to fill for a while now. And the DA says this locality pay is something he believes should be used across the board for all kinds of state jobs, especially in the criminal field. Reporting in Charlotte, Michelle Bowden, WCNC Charlotte.